Welcome to today's interview with Lane Nesper. My name is Shawn Jones, and I'm the CEO of the iNetrapreneur Network. And Lane is one of our author contributors in the upcoming Art of Connection book coming out on February 17th, 2021. Lane, thank you so much for being here today.
Oh, it's such a pleasure to be with you here today, Shawn. I'm so looking forward to the release of the book and to the impact that it has on the entrepreneurial world.
Absolutely. So, Lane, I've known you for quite a while, but for those that are viewing us, share with us who you are and what you're doing to make a difference in the world.
Wow, what I'm trying to do is be the best me that I can be, number one. And that's a pretty heavy lift for a guy my size. 5'6", 140, I don't carry a lot of weight. But what I have figured out over the years is that if you help enough other people get what they want, you'll get everything in life that you want. I heard that directly from Zig Ziglar in the Labor Day of 1974 in Acapulco, Mexico. I had won a contest with a water softener company that I used to sell water softeners door to door. And I got pretty darn good at it. And then I learned to teach other people how to do that. And I've been blessed ever since with the gift of lifting. I like to lift other people.
I love it. So, Lane, is this the first time you've ever contributed to a book, or have you published in the past?
No, I wrote a few howdy do's in my yearbooks as a kid. I've underlined just about and highlighted almost every classic in the world of self-improvement and stuff. But no, I've never actually contributed or written. And I'm really looking forward to hopefully that it touches somebody like somebody touched my life a long time ago.
What inspired you to be an author, a contributor in this book, Art of Connection?
I think obviously looking for something a little bit more lasting than a Twitter post. Yeah, and we won't get into whether they're going to be remain posted or not. But writing something down in a document that I can leave. I've got 3 granddaughters, 18 months and 4 months, and I couldn't be more grateful. I got a wife of 38 years, and life has been grand to me. And what I want to do is just give somebody an opportunity to see that there's some hope. And regardless of your humble beginnings, and mine were very, very humble. As an adult, it was a long time ago, and it was a hard road up here. But I'm being blessed now by the rewards of the hard work.
You know, you mentioned about hard work. That brings us to the quote that you wrote. Your quote is coming out February 1st in the book, and it really does resonate. It's success today consists of 3 main elements: being happy, earning money, making someone else better off, all on purpose. Share with me and everyone who's watching this, what was going through your mind when you were writing this? What was your why behind it?
I think my why is realizing as you get closer to the end of a race, you look back and say, what could I have done better? And I think the one thing that I look back and say, I could have been more purposeful earlier in life. I didn't get started until I was 29. And I read an ad in the newspaper that said, I can make more money than my wife can spend. And I have been trying to live up to that for 40 some odd years, 44 years, as a matter of fact. It's been a wonderful thing. That being happy, earning money, helping somebody else in the process is what makes you happy. But when you have a purpose, you get up in the morning with a spring in your step. You get up in the morning and you instantly decide that day that you're going to have an impact on somebody that you may or may not know. But everybody that you meet, Will Rogers said it. I met a man I didn't like. I worked for a guy that said, I never met a man that I didn't learn something good from. And I've
Very
kind of
true.
combined those two, is that I've met a lot of people in my life, and they've given me a lot of insight to life.
Mm-hmm. I could not agree more with you. Lane, for those that are looking to become entrepreneurs, or even those that are already entrepreneurs, what is the biggest takeaway? What is your biggest piece of advice that you can share?
Consistency. The day in, the day out, not the drudgery, the consistency of keeping the dream alive. I remember, and we all remember, the first time we fell in love with whatever you want to imagine you fell in love with. But you fell in love, and there was nothing else, whether it was your job, a dream, a person, a dog, it doesn't matter. You were so focused on that until whatever disappointment may have set in, real life sets in. Once in a while you fall in love with somebody and their feet smell, and and it's just too much to handle. And the sooner you find that out, usually the better, because love is blind. But when you're in love with what you're doing, with your purpose, with your focus, you block out all the slings and arrows that come at you, and you just keep driving. As an entrepreneur, if you don't believe that you've built the best mousetrap there is, and it's the old adage, build a better mousetrap and they will beat a path to your door. No, they will not. You can build the best mousetrap you can, but you got to get up in the tree and holler about it and say, hey, I got me a mousetrap and you need to hear about it. And today you can do it just the way we're doing it right now. You can reach the world with your goods or your services or your ideas. And if you're passionate about who you are, what you do, and there's something, and here's the key, there's got to be something in it for the other guy. Being happy, tough lift for some people, but
Yes.
you could, but go for it. If that's the first thing you got to do, go for the be happy. And then, or if what you'll find out is, if you're happy, you'll earn some money, because somebody's going to want to pay you to have you around them. And trust me, I don't know why I live on the side of a mountain overlooking a golf course. I have no idea why I live here. All I know is that every morning I got up every day trying to make the next guy I meet better off one way or another. And it has paid off greatly. But it's the benefit of that other person that creates the synergy. That's my why. To see the look on somebody else and see the smile. And I'm hurting these days because getting smiles are virtual smiles. They're virtual hands on the screen. So Zoom has become a wonderful thing, because you can actually see the face of a human being. Because when you go out in the real world today, you don't see anything. And it's a bummer. No. And it will change.
Really
it will end. But we're on the way. So that my why is to see somebody else be lifted by something I may have done or may have not done, and probably for the better.
That's wonderful. So Lane, if somebody would like to talk to you further, whether it's about the book on a personal level or even about your business, what is a good website or number that you would want them to reach you at?
Well, my email is lane.nesper@gmail.com. And anybody can hit me there. That'd be the easiest way to do it. Because I'm in the emergency response world of ServPro, I'm giving them out my phone number. It does ring at 2-3 o'clock in the morning when Aunt Mabel's house is under a flood. So I'd rather not give that to the YouTube world. But lane.nesper will get me. And if you got something that I can help you with, please don't hesitate to ask.
Wonderful. Well, Lane, thank you so much for, coming on today, being interviewed, being part of the Art of Connection book that's coming out on February 17th, 2021. I mean, you are filled of wisdom and inspiration. I know that you will definitely help others who are reading the book. For those that are looking to get your hands on a copy of the book, or even be in our upcoming book, you can go to 365networkingquotes.com. That's 365networkingquotes.com. Thank you again, Lane, for joining me today.
Thank you, Sean.